When you want to prepare for investments, you need to know yourself, your products, and of course, your customers. But today, I want to talk about the market and the metrics. Number one, what market are you in? Is it a growing market or a dying market? Are your customers' demands increasing or slowing down? Are there changes in that sector that you need to know so that you can also adjust? Do you understand your market? Do you know the customers very well? Can you map their journey? When does the customer demand for your product or service? When does the customer need it? What kind of customer needs it? How are they? Do you know who you are talking to? Can you describe your customer persona, their age, their sex, where they live, well, their gender, where they live? Can you describe that? Can you describe how much they earn or an estimate? It's usually a range, an estimate of what they earn. People say that in Nigeria, sometimes, let me put sometimes, they say, Nigeria, there's no data there. Well, now, in the past, I'll say in the past 10 years, different institutions have been gathering data. Go to CBN, go to Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, go to Nairametrics, Business Day, go to ProShare, check EDC, Enterprise Development Center. They have data, they have research. Check on Lagos Business School, check Faith Foundation, check the Netherlands, check the British Council. Yes, British Council has a lot. Also check PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, McKinsey, Deloitte. They have conducted research on different segments of Nigeria's industry or Nigerian business sectors. And it's growing. There are a lot more independent studies being conducted in Nigeria now. So search online, sit down, do the rigor of searching. You would find some data. You find data on market size. You find data on market size. You find data on gaps. You find information on different things. I'll share some links that you can look for data. So you even understand your business. There was a time I told people that I think it's the fashion industry that is about 10 billion. I'll confirm. But when I talked about the size of the fashion industry, people were like, wow. I talked about the size of the poultry industry in class. They were like, wow. You mean this market is this size? And then I always talk about the population pyramid. Why you must understand the population is you know where demand is going. Who has disposable income? Who has demand for different sectors? In the entertainment sector, you keep wondering, why are there so many popular young artists or popular fashion skit makers? Or why are there so many? Because we have a lot of young people. The population pyramid, at the bottom of the pyramid, if you have a triangle, or a pyramid is shaped like a triangle, if you have a triangle, you know the bottom part is bigger. That is where the young people are. People over 45 are very, very in the minority. I don't want to say minority. They're in the minority in Nigeria now. So Nigeria is a very young population. So you need to know, okay, what kind of young population do we have? What are they doing? What are their interests? What are they following? What are they looking for? How about the middle age, right? Just coming out of the youth cycle from 35 to 45. What are they doing? Those are most of the entrepreneurs, the decision makers now. So do you know what this market is like and what is happening in this market? So you need to know what is happening in the market. You need to know your market, the metrics, where the market is going, and how technology is also influencing all of this. Before this is this tech. Now we are all in the tech business. We are all in tech-enabled businesses because no matter what you are doing, you can use technology for marketing, for generating demand, for managing orders, for delivering orders, for your finances, for logistics, supply chain management. There's a lot you can do with technology, no matter the sector you are in. So you need to know what's happening in the market, where the market is going, and what's happening with your own business. How can your business take a part of that business, that market? If they say a market is worth $10 billion, do you want $10 billion? No, you don't. But you just, and it's growing. You know, when and Statista, I forgot. Statista is very good. When you see market information, it shows you where the market is going. Is this a growing market or a dying market? I watched someone speaking from the UK who said that Africa has so many opportunities that they are amazed that Africans don't see it. Africa has a lot of problems, but instead of looking at the problems, let's think of how to fix it so that you make a business out of it. So you need to understand your market, the numbers, where the market is going, so that you can better prepare yourself for investments.